Why does everything seem to go wrong when you're about to compete in a fitness, physique or bodybuilding show? My name's Boutwell and I'm just giving you a bit of a rundown on my thoughts. I'm 3 weeks out from a WBFF competition in Australia, Gold Coast, and I'm just giving you some thoughts on WBFF mindset and kind of what happens the closer you get to comps. So I've been on prep for about 15-16 weeks, and I've been on a relatively high carb diet at the start, and then I tailored off into more of a high fat type of diet. My training has remained relatively the same the whole way through. My cardio has definitely increased throughout, but my mind and things in my life, all types of things are happening, and I swear every time you compete, everything gets so busy the closer you get to the competition. For myself personally, 2 weeks out from the comp, I have my only sister's wedding. I have the house that I'm living at the moment is currently being sold, so I've got to move through that as well. And then there's a whole bunch of other things as well that kind of come into it, as in the price of the competitions. So I greatly underestimated how much it's going to cost, because it's not just like time that you put into it, it's the money. And it's not even like a matter of fact. Like, I swear, if you're going to compete for a WBFF competition, hands down, save up like $2,500 to $3,000 for the comp weekend itself, including registration. Registration's like $800 for one comp, so 800 Australian dollars. If you want to do two competitions, it's about $1,000. It's $160 for tan, and then yeah, that's how much it costs. So it's about just over that, and then you've got accommodation and meals and, you know, travel to and from airports if you're flying. So I'm from Adelaide, so I don't live in the Gold Coast, so I have to fly up there. Thank God I got some cheap ass flights though. But I definitely underestimated all the costs of that, especially if you have a coach as well, because it's going to completely drain your bank account. I wish that I looked at mine like probably 4 months prior. I wish I put some money away and saved up. I'm gonna scrape through and it's all good. And I also just want to say, is that so all these things are happening at the moment. I'm busy as I'm stressing out about competitions, because obviously, as you know, or if you do or you don't, as a competitor, you know, you're trying to get in all your every single meal you have in for the day. You gotta be prepped with them, weighed with your meals. I don't weigh mine that critical. I kind of just weigh my carbs, but still I know about exactly the same amount of sizes for everything. But you're trying to get them in every single day. You've got your favorite meals as well. I like to have my dinner meals fresh. Fuck heating up my dinner meals. I want to cook those bad boys fresh. And same with like my meals before bed as well. So the past week, so it was about 4 weeks out. I ended up just going through and paying for everything, even though it completely emptied my bank account, and I might be late on a couple of things, but that just relieved a whole bunch of stress off my shoulders. Paid for accommodation, paid for the tan, paid for all the registrations, the flights, the videos, all that kind of stuff. I bought my suit. I still have a couple of things to get for the suit, and it's giving me a little bit of stress, because for some reason, as soon as you start getting closer to comps, because you're doing cardio every day, you're training every day, your stress just increases every damn day, and it's really hard to be mindful of it. But that's kind of why I'm shouting out this video to anyone that's competing, is just know that, you know, you might not be the only one. Everyone's probably stressing out and freaking out a little bit, but I do want to say, like, for some advice, paying all that stuff early, and the past couple of weeks organizing everything early, like getting my posing routine kind of sorted out. I mean, it was kind of late, but 4 weeks prior, having it kind of everything perfected of what I want in it. So I haven't perfected it yet, but I've perfected all the moves in the routines. I know exactly what I'm doing, but getting the angles and the shots and the right feels of everything, I still have a lot of tweaking on that to go. But just know as well, one thing I really wanted to bring up was that I keep thinking of this competition as like the end of the world, as it is like the most important thing and nothing in the world matters besides this comp. What do you think is going to happen to me afterwards? I'm going to compete, I'm going to be a lost puppy, I'm going to be freaking out. What do I do? So to trick myself out of that, a couple of months ago I've registered in to do a triathlon, so that way I at least keep up my cardio and I keep up some fitness is there and have a goal to actually do something after the competitions. But I just like to take a step back for myself for a minute, and hopefully you might get something out of this as well, to just say that this show is not the end. It is literally just one show, and I'm going to enter plenty of other shows. It's just going to be a day like any other days, except all it is going to be a bit of rushing around. I'm going to be tanned and I'm going to be flexing, and that's all it is. It's just another day. Like, I keep thinking about other people I've seen who've competed, and some people I know have competed 4 or 5 times in one season, and like, that's a lot of effort and a lot of money. But competing to them, if they're really calm and like mindful about it, it's just another day. They're just competing. They're not stressing out like, oh, I have to do this, I have to do that. That's what I do all the time. And I'm kind of making this video for myself. But yeah, just notice that, we'll take note that it doesn't have to be all that stressful. It's literally just another day. You're doing your cardio as best as you can. You're getting your training in as hard as you can, as much as you don't want to if you're depleted. Scheduling your rest days, scheduling your posing, get all your stuff prepared in advance, a few weeks, because it comes up so quick. And yeah, that's just some thoughts from me. I hope that it might have helped you a little bit if you ever thought about competing or you are competing. Peace.